Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer of the CHD 206 course. Now, while you've already seen a quick overview of our learning objectives, today we're doing something a little bit special. We are going to focus entirely on your personal blueprint for successfully completing this online course. We're going to dive straight into how to navigate the specific requirements and logistics so you can absolutely ace the semester. So, before we get into the heavy content, let's ask ourselves a really foundational question. What does it actually take to truly protect a child? Well, it takes meticulous planning and execution. And honestly, passing this online course requires that exact same level of clear strategy. Your absolute first step for success is to follow along by accessing your course calendar, which you're going to find right in the Start Here module, located in the Course Documents and Resources folder. All right, let's quickly run through our agenda for today. 1. The core mission. 2. Safe physical environments. 3. Promoting health and nutrition. 4. Emergency management. And 5. Current childhood issues. We're basically building a house of protection here, starting from the physical foundation. Starting off with Section 1, the core mission, foundation of CHD 206. Now, while our core mission covers setting up safe physical environments for infants and toddlers, mastering your own digital environment is just as absolutely crucial for your success. Here is a massive tip for completing this course. Make sure you are accessing all your materials directly through the weekly modules page and not by using the gradebook. Each weekly module contains exactly the information you need to help you successfully complete your assignments for that specific week. Moving right along to Section 2, creating safe physical environments, the Blueprints Foundation. In Module A, we cover vigilance across all spaces, from playgrounds to electrical safety. But to prove you're ready to tackle that coursework, your very first assignment in this class is actually the syllabus quiz. All the information for it can be found by thoroughly reviewing that Start Here module we just talked about. And please note, this is important. The syllabus quiz is proctored using HonorLock, so you have got to read and follow the directions exactly as they're stated on the quiz page to make sure everything works smoothly. You know, what's really fascinating here is how we take these really broad safety concepts and turn them into highly actionable procedures, like utilizing structured safety checklists. It's all about creating a reliable, repeatable routine. And honestly, that is exactly the kind of structured study habit you're going to want to build for yourself as you navigate through this online course. Okay, up next is Section 3, Promoting Health and Nutrition Daily Maintenance. So, maintaining a child's overall well-being requires a really focused dual approach. You've got rigorous physical and mental hygiene on one side and proper nutritional standards on the other. Both are completely necessary to keep kids thriving. We're going to be looking incredibly closely at daily health assessments and controlling infectious diseases. Because these topics are pretty nuanced, you'll be exploring them deeply with your peers on the discussion boards. Now, listen up, because this is huge. All online courses require discussion board posts, and they count as a massive 25% of your overall average. For full credit, your post has to include your initial post and a thoughtful response to a classmate's post. Definitely do not skip these. It's a huge chunk of your final grade. And just like you'll be planning balanced meals using USDA standards, you need to be actively planning your own time management. Go ahead and establish a strict routine right now. Remember that all assignments are due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. of the week they are assigned. So plan your week out early so you aren't rushing in a panic at the very last minute. Moving right into Section 4, Emergency Management and Protocols, the what-ifs. Module D is going to cover universal precautions for infection control, which is just vital information for literally any caregiver. And speaking of vital information, to ensure nothing falls through the cracks in your classwork, keep a really close eye on those weekly announcements. You'll receive them with important college information as well as specific reminders about the assignments that are due that week. You are going to learn real life-saving skills here, from CPR to navigating Department of Human Resources policies. Now, on the administrative side, let's talk about avoiding a grade emergency. You need to clearly understand our late policy. If an assignment or a quiz is late, you'll be given a grace period of exactly 7 days to complete that missing work. However, for each day it is late, 10 points will be deducted from your grade. After 7 days with no submission, a 0 will permanently remain as your grade in the gradebook. And finally, Section 5, Navigating Current Childhood Issues, the Big Picture. This is probably the most sobering part of the explainer, and honestly, of your future career. You will be required to learn how to identify the types, causes, and those subtle signs and symptoms of child abuse and neglect. Furthermore, you are going to learn the strict state regulations regarding your legal mandate to report them. It is heavy, yes, but it is absolutely essential knowledge for protecting vulnerable kids. But looking at the big picture is also incredibly hopeful. It's all about building community. You're going to learn specific techniques to actively involve families in safety education. You'll also learn the best methods to ensure that children with special needs are fully and warmly included in all early childhood programs. So, as we wrap things up today, I want you to remember that mastering the logistics of this course, hitting those Sunday 11:59 p.m. deadlines, accessing the modules correctly, really engaging on those discussion boards, that's your very first step to mastering the content itself. It is literally the blueprint for how you will successfully complete this program and go on to protect and shape young lives out in the real world. Follow these strategies, and I wish you absolutely incredible success this semester.